Hey everyone, Scorp here. First off, we're gonna go through and we're playing Gemini 2. I am post-game, and somebody wanted a fish deck, so figure I'll at least play a fish deck once. I believe the poor unfortunate opponent is gonna be Tristan, because fish are incredibly good against warriors, for some reason. But I'm going to go through the deck after I win with each one, or I play with each one. So, yeah, I do like fish are not bad by any means. They have good equip. They do have some pretty decent fusions, as you can see. You can fuse into 7-color fish, which is a pretty solid creature. It's a fish plus a fairy, which not exactly a difficult thing to get. You can get them from Mako pretty easily. These ones also have decent effects. You have access to a ritual fusion with the Mech Bass going into... you can fuse a Mech Bass with the ritual. What are you doing, Joey? Coming out to greet me? Oh. Hi, Judgment Hand. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't really matter how big your Fortress Whale is, because these combats do 0 damage. The other main issue with fish is you have a bunch of flip effects that you really want to use on your fish, but you also want to use them as fusion fodder. Also, Mech Bass is a machine, which is unfortunate. Okay. My opponent has chosen to not play the game. So this thing is always just going to be pretty worthless. Oh, unfortunate. But again, I'd like to play this this root water, but I really can't, because I'd like to fuse it, and I'd also like to get its effect. But the leader powers are top-notch on... I'm gonna do this because I don't know what happens. Oh, hey. That works out favorably. Oh, hey, and it's actually face down. And he moved away, so it's gonna stay face down for one turn. Not that that really matters, but... well, we're gonna play Man-Eating Black Shark. It's gonna get flipped face up. Man-Eating Black Shark has Roaring Ocean Snake effect, which is incredibly good. Okay, my opponent has used 2 of his block attacks. He is almost out of any interaction whatsoever. We'll attack this way. Because that way my Man-Eating Black Shark is the one that's leaving my leader ranged, and it's going to make the right, make field under itself, so it can continue moving 2 spaces. Oh hey, another Fortress Whale. Oh, also, I haven't showed this, but I literally just made these rituals text as simple as possible, and just wrote what it fuses with, so people can stop asking for fusion lists. The fusion list is basically the same as the base game, except ritual fusions are a thing. And a little bit of Ushioni doesn't work anymore because all of the pots shouldn't be fused. It's kind of unfortunate, but, like, that's my stance on the pots is, like, most of them really just don't want to be fused. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you want to get away? Wait, that was southwest, right? Oh, man. This man got destroyed. Oh, hey, Monster Tamer. That'd be pretty good to grab from this guy if you were going and doing an insect playthrough. I mean, I know it's a password, so it's not the biggest deal, but... Okay. So, now we're gonna go through the deck, and then we'll switch decks. So fish... Yeah, Fortress Whale's effect, as you guys can see, one-sided destruction of warriors. If you're going against warriors, a singular Fortress Whale will pretty much carry, so that's good. Then I have some fairies in here. All of these are for fusing with other weak fish to make 7-colored fish. Good fusion, 1800 attack, 2300 with our leader power, like, not bad. Easy to throw equips on. You can easily get a 3000 attack beat stick. It's not terrible. And it also helps keep the cost down to use fusions, so those. Quickly, Happy Liver and Skellingle has the same effect as their base game. I try to not use female fairies because you can sometimes accidentally fuse into stuff like Enchanting Mermaid and other female or the mermaids, and that's annoying, so I try to avoid that. Root Water is good for making sea terrain on a cheat body, so that's nice. Enchanting Mermaid, this effect is insanely good for basically just slowing your opponent down or taking out that one thing that they buffed to literally 7,000 something attack, and then they're sad they wasted 30 turns of their life with Pumpkins or something like that. Next up, White Dolphin's Fusion Fodder. Man-Eating Black Shark. This thing got Roaring Ocean Snake's ability, which makes it incredibly good. And then Mech Bass has great effect on it, and it also fuses with Fortress Whale's Oath, so that's really nice. And then I have an Ancient Tree of Enlightenment because I hate traps. And then I have 9 equips, 3 of which are Megamorph, and I do like Tears of the Mermaid. They're really cheap to throw into decks. They're on theme for Aquas, and they're just generally good. Okay, next deck. We're going to go play somebody with Sea Serpent. How about Rack? I was honestly thinking about going for Keith, but usually Rex puts up a little bit better of a fight. And I really wanted a Wasteland field so that I can actually show off how much water terrain they can actually generate. Rex is throwing together a Brachioridus with an equip. Hopefully it's not a Mega Zowler, which would be really obnoxious for effect, but would be what it would be. So Amphibious Bergoth actually makes the cut in this deck, funnily, but I'm just going to assume this Aqua Dragon is stronger than that creature he played. Yeah, it is. Aqua Dragon's incredible, so there's not much to really say about Aqua Dragon. We'll just put it on some wasteland terrain. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I don't have Curse Breakers in this deck. You know... He has open cards, so we'll just get rid of this. And flip ours face up. It looks like he's going to win this fight. In before a 1500 point swing says otherwise, because his AI doesn't understand. Okay. Well... hit him again. I'm just going to make all of the water terrain. I can't quite keep this in my leader range, but this is still plenty to win. And I have set up plenty more Aqua Terrain, which just makes my life easier and easier. Destroy this. Oh, hey, normal terrain. Honestly, it's just fine with me. I get to make more Aqua Terrain anyways. Okay, buddy. What you gonna do about this? If that was a mistake, it's going to cost you some life points. Well, this first. What was that, sir? A wasteland? I think this kills the Brachioridus. It has no area to actually go to. Oh, doesn't matter. It killed it, but it's also game. Hit him repeatedly over a Brachioridus until he lost. Yeah, Sea Serpents. They're a pretty solid deck. I really do like them, especially with their leader powers. Their deck tends to be a little bit expensive on the expensive side, but they're worth it. So starting off with the leader, reduced level cost, extended support range, movement boost, and increased strength. Super good set of leader powers. The only thing it doesn't have is movement boost for the leader, but I can't ask for everything, right? Magical Neutralizing Force Field, one of 2 Goblin Fans. This deck is kind of designed a bit for actually taking down some of the stronger boss enemies, so it's where I was aiming for with the deck cost. Next up, 3 Karyushin, 3 Aqua Dragon, 3 Sea King Dragon. So, goal is to summon Aqua Dragons. We need Karyushins and Sea King Dragons to make said Aqua Dragons. Catapult Turtles. These have a decent effect, and they also fuse with Sea King Dragon and Karyushin. Same with Amphibious Bergoth. We're going to make a lot of sea terrain on accident. Be careful, this destroys your own stuff, but destroying all the things on the sea terrain can be a great way to actually just mess your opponent up really badly. So pretty good. Next up, 3 Jowls. They're basically water. Also, my game just froze. Wow. Okay, be right back. Okay, as I was saying... Oh, that's not good. Be right back. Okay, found a game crash on gels, so I'll try to see what broke that. Don't go to the special info on gels, it will crash your game. Just now realizing that. Cool. Still has the same effect, so... and it still works, so I don't know. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Soul of the Pure, Dark Piercing Light. All of these one-of-tech cards that are all just good. They pretty much help in every matchup, so, like, it's not really a tech card, it's just a good card. Next up, a whole bunch of equip. You guys know I like my equip. This is 12 of them. They work on basically all of the finished Sea Serpents, so you're usually not going to brick with them, and then some Tears of the Mermaids at the end to finish out. Overall, not terrible, but you can definitely make arguments for other cards in places, but this is a good shell for what you're looking to do. Okay, finally. I'm gonna go with that pure Aqua deck. Now, Aqua actually has like 3 or 4 options for decks. You can go pure Turtles. This is not pure Turtles. It may kind of appear like Turtles because of my leader, but I literally just chose any 5-star plus Aqua, and Crab Turtle is a level 5 plus Aqua. So I am using Crab Turtle. But yeah, you can do a whole bunch of turtles. You can do penguins. Penguins have a lot of support. But pure Aqua is fine too. Your main concern with pure Aqua is entirely summoning power issues. I don't know how big that is, but it's gonna tie this, so it's fine. It's Green Kappa's aquatic cousin, the Kappa Avenger. Okay. This is going to be big. Good luck, Kaiba. Unless he has a Mirror Force down, he's probably dead. Because he is going to attack that. Congratulations, you magic drained nothing. Because I am using a Summoning Power Hungry deck. That's a Blue Eyes, so... yeah, Blue Eyes ultimate. Fortunately for him, he spellbound my creature, so he doesn't instantly lose. I'll just send this over here. Hey, it's a Gravity Bind. Perfect. Now I don't have to deal with... now I don't even have to think about playing around a Mirror Force. Okay, so... like that. Box him in. Play something that threatens lethal. Oh hey, a Mirror Wall. Doesn't really matter when you're boxed in like this, you're dead. And he's dead to damage anyways, because Mirror Wall doesn't really do that much when you have a Maiden of the Aqua buff, a Leader Power buff, and a Field buff that don't get affected by it. So, 1,750 damage that doesn't matter. That can't be cut in half. Pretty good. Well, there's a lot of blue eyes in this graveyard. So yeah, Aquas are another great choice, honestly, for decks. Your leader powers are pretty bad, though. Extended support range and increased strength. I don't even know what you weaken. It doesn't really matter. Might be rocks or something. I don't know. I did change the text on Goblin Fan to make it make more sense. Permanent trap that stops opponent's direct life point attacking magic and reverses the damage. And then that includes Rurioku. A little bit more clear. I could also say, like, also counters Rurioku or something, but this makes enough sense. And it's less confusing than what it was beforehand. Roaring Ocean Snake is probably the best Aqua in the base game by a country mile. I think 3 of these with like a set of equips or like a couple equips is more than enough to beat the base game handily. So absolutely incredible card. 3 Change Slimes. These things, you can do a little bit of manipulation with placement to make them win by 500 points. But they really just win one fight, or they tie one fight, or something like that. And they very rarely lose unless you make the terrain wrong. So, like, Change Slime, pretty solid. Goes 1 for 1 with something annoying. Kappa Avenger, this has the same effect as Green Kappa. Pretty solid. Somehow things got extra spaces in their names. I'm not sure how, but they did. Kanekabuto. This is a Maneater bug effect. Basically, we're just playing good stuff. Like, this destroys 3 opposing creatures. These probably destroy 3 opposing creatures when flipped in battle. This kills 3 opposing creatures in battle. Crab Turtle literally goes infinite. It dies, it goes back to your deck, and you can resummon it. Maiden of the Aqua, this was buffed to 750, which makes it really a good buff. Next up, Monster Reborn, Mimicat, Darkhold, Heavy Storm, Soul of the Pier. I had a bunch of deck costs to work with this one, so I literally just threw in the gambit of good spells. You can also play a Wetha if you want to. Wetha can go in over any of these. And then you can throw in a Darkness Approaches, and then you have infinite spells at your disposal. So that's all nice. Next up, we have 9 equips in this deck, plus 3 Ruriokus. We didn't even see those. That's why this deck is so expensive. But most broken card in the game, might as well play 3. And then I was keeping the deck cost down a little bit with Tears of the Mermaid. These could be Gravity Binds if you wanted to, Mirror Walls, Mirror Forces, whatever floats you broke, something broken. You don't have to use traps. You could literally use 3 Royal Decrees here and basically say you're not playing traps against me, and I would fully understand your sentiment there. So yeah, these are the 3 decks. Definitely playing through this has gotten me to see a couple of the errors in the game a little bit, but as you guys can probably see, it's getting there, and changing all of the text on all of these effect monsters was quite ambitious. So I'm glad it has gone as well as it has. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and a comment, and have a nice day.